Well, you know what, it was a great week for us this past week. Coming off the 2 road wins down at Ferris and Grand Valley, we came home a little bit hesitant because our last home game we did not perform that well against Northern Michigan, and it was really nice to have the guys bounce back and take care of business at home and playing fairly well. You know, executing both offensively and defensively, and beating 2 good teams at home was a plus, and we'll use that as momentum heading back on the road this week. Well, it was a tough game, and I do think just sticking with our game plan, you know, helped us get through it. We knew that Hillsdale wasn't going to go away. They played everybody tough. They played everybody exceptionally well on the road, and you know, of course, Ben did it again. But you know, we're getting help from some key players to complement him in those tough situations. I have a lot of people comment that were at the game that it was just a good, hard-fought, clean, grinded out type GLIAC game against 2 pretty good teams, and as I look back on the tape, it was true. Both teams played really hard, both teams executed well, both offensively and defensively, and we were just fortunate enough to make a basket or 2 more and you know, finish it up with making free throws at the end, and that was the only difference. It's nice to see Phil getting back in there and earning some time as a senior, because he looks like he was the Phil of old, and of course Troy and Ben have done it for 4 years, and certainly those guys have been monumental in our success over that time, and all 3 of them are great team players. Don't worry about personal statistics, and they put the team first. Luke has been just growing all along. We've known what he's capable of doing, and he's fulfilling those not only the needs but the desires. He's got a tremendous IQ, and he's a point center because he can handle the ball, and he can, you know, distribute and does a lot of assist work. He can relieve pressure, you know, from the guards as far as being able to step out and handle the ball, and he's been really difficult to guard inside the last couple weeks. So we're going to continue to keep building with his role and having him, you know, take on a little bit more. And it's a great time, because at the end of the year he's playing well, and if he can continue to do that, we're going to be a tough out. You know what? We're feeling more comfortable versus that pressure, because everybody thinks that's the way you can beat us, and that's the way we were losing with the pressure. And you know, credit goes to those teams that have done that, but again, on the flip side of that, credit goes to our guys for handling the pressure, and it gets a little bit ugly when that pressure comes, but it's been really nice because we haven't been turning over, and we've been getting shot opportunities with the nice passes, and our ability to get to the basket makes some easier high percentage layups. Well, it's going to be tough. You know, we start at Northwood, and Northwood is still clearly in the thick of things for the conference tournament. They need to get some wins, and we're on the schedule, so that's the only thing we can talk about right now. They're 9-1. They're playing exceptionally well at home. They have 3 of the top 10 scorers in the league, so it's a little nerve-wracking from our standpoint, knowing that we're going to go down to a hornet's nest and try to compete, but yet everybody's in it. I mean, all the teams that want to jockey for position in the league and try to make the league, that's what makes it kind of fun in a way, that nothing's going to be easy, and you got to go and you got to play your best to finish where you can, and that's certainly what we're looking at. Have a couple good days of practice and head down there, and we'll see what happens. Lake State's very good at home also. They got some players that are really playing well. Their guard just got Player of the Week, and he's making some shots, and of course Williams is one of the better 3-point shooters in the league as it is anyway, and their defensive pressure will cause problems. So both games are going to be a challenge, and like you said, it doesn't get easier, but this is what kind of makes it fun at this time of the year.